Hello, I'm Jared Willits, and welcome to My Thoughts for What They're Worth, episode number 38, I believe, entitled Then What Happens? Get to that in a second, but please, if you like the podcast, like it, share it if you don't mind, subscribe. That'd be really great. Then you're in a little club here for My Thoughts for What They're Worth on YouTube and Spotify. Do one, do two, do all three. No matter what you do, I'd really appreciate it. So, then what happens? Let's fast forward, shall we, to the day after Election Day 2024. Hopefully, a winner has been chosen. The votes have been counted and tabulated, and we have a winner. If it's close, which I think a lot of people expect it will be, what's going to happen? Will it be contested again? Will there be accusations of voter fraud, malfeasance by election officials? You know how that might go. Or will it be simply, okay, we accept, we move on. This is America. It would be better, perhaps, maybe, or easier for people to accept a particular outcome if it's a landslide than to be less likely, I would think, about accusations about, voter fraud, so on and so forth. So will we still be arguing about it the day after? Probably a little bit. I hear tell, there is rumor that a lot of people are taking the day after Election Day off, or they're going to call in sick because they just don't want to deal. There could be in the office or any other restaurants or family, getting together the day after the election. There could be some gloating going on, that kind of thing, and lamenting. There could be some arguments, or maybe just some discussions about how it all worked out. But I think, regardless of what happens, we all need to know. We all need to know that the Republic will survive. Regardless of whomever wins, the Republic will survive. It has for these many years, and it will again. So we can know that. So the election is over, a winner has been chosen, and then we're going to proceed with the peaceful transfer of power. It's really kind of a cool thing we do here in the U.S. of A. And then America can start moving forward in one way or another. Let's see here. Both parties, I've pretty much, I've left them in my dust, if you will, because they're both parties. We know this. They're being controlled by the wackos on either side. And these people are they're wackos. At this point, after the election, need to say, all right, you people have to settle down. The rest of us who are reasonable, clear-thinking individuals who understand how everything kind of works, we're going to talk. We're going to talk about things. I am, like I say, I'm situational in my politics. I'm neither here nor there because I was just tired of both parties, couldn't really align either one. And what that really means is, as we move forward, there are problems and situations that come out in the country, and sometimes I think a conservative answer to a problem is good, and sometimes it's not. On the other side, sometimes a liberal answer is good, sometimes it's not, and many times a little combination of the two, if you start talking, is really kind of the best kind of thing. Situational. Really need to get to a point where we are talking to one another and understanding each other's points of view and coming to some common ground. That could happen. It's happened before. It could happen again. Won't be easy necessarily because a lot of the wackos, they're going to still be wacko. So maybe, perhaps, maybe on Thanksgiving Day for Thanksgiving dinner and the family is gathered, there's probably been a moratorium in many families. No politics at the dinner table. We're just not going to do it. Maybe we can talk politics. Maybe we can talk congenially. We can listen. I know, that's tough sometimes, but we can listen. We listen to, an opposing point of view, and that person might listen to us as well. Then we can find maybe that common ground, so on and so forth, and we won't throw Cousin Eddie out in the cold weather after a Thanksgiving meal. And maybe we can be a good family again, and we can love each other and hug each other and have a great Thanksgiving meal and a fabulous holiday season as a family. And maybe, just maybe, my hope is we can do that as an American family. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Those are my thoughts for what they're worth. I'm Jared Willits.